Good morning and welcome to the Legacy Lost Radio and Music Paradise Show. And today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to do a test of a K30 magnet mount on a Tecsun PL-310ET. And we're going to do an ETM scan, and hopefully I'll show you the difference. And this is just inside too. This is just going to be a quick demonstration. And let me find the antenna here. And this is just your standard K30 mag mount. Just sticking it on here on the power supply, just so we get a ground for capacitive. I know the ground is too small for it and everything, but at least it gives you an idea. This is just a quick demonstration. I can do this eventually too outside in the vehicle. And let me show you what I'm going to do. Hold on one second here. Let me just move this out of the way. I usually like to use the gold because it highlights the black and different dark colors, but yet it's not too dark. Let me see. So you just take this adapter here that I reviewed previously, and it's just a UHF SO239 to a 3.5mm or a 1/8 plug, whatever you want to call that there. And then you just, this has got a little detent in there. You just kind of tighten this down. There's a little lock, like a jaw that locks in there. And you just screw that down. That's nice and finger tight. And let me see. I'll show you how this works here. And this is the Tecsun PL-310ET. And I have a little reel antenna just on there right now. And let me see if I can do a before and after test on some stations. Let me get the light on here. And okay, here's a little 1/8 3.5mm antenna jack here. I'll plug this in. Okay, the camera here is going to give off a little bit of noise, so for whatever reason, but this is just off the antenna here. But I can do the difference between external antenna and internal antenna. You can hear I'm actually getting a little bit of the signal versus nothing. Let me find something else here. What else do we got? Let's try 20. Get this little lanyard down the way. Let's find out. Okay. Let's see what we can hear. Where's 10? These guys can see that. You can see the signal readings, and just by ear, you can hear the difference in the signal coming in. So I'm going to do a quick test here. Okay. Here's a good one there. Let's see what we're getting. We're getting 29 dB. It's quiet there. See, that one actually helped. Some frequencies are different than others. This is off the whip. Let's see here. It's hard to see this from this angle.
Turning it
okay, he's the preacher
down.
man.
Maybe it doesn't mean much to you
45
because you're busy occupied by eating and drinking and buying and selling,
25, you can see the signal there.
And giving in marriage and making plans for longevity.
Got a little
living on
hissier
this
to my
earth.
ears.
And so therefore, because you're not watching,
stronger that way.
you're paying attention, or
Let's see what else we got. WWCR. Big difference there, and hear the signal drop off. That's the whip. This is CB antenna. Sounds a little stronger than me. These are just the program channels that I usually, if I pick it up and I can hear it, well, that's real strong. If I can pick them up and hear them, I usually store it in the memory here. There's 43, 11. That one's definitely gone up in strength when you plug that in. Sounds a little better. Let me see what else we got here.
Enemies. We were reconciled to Yahweh with the death of his son. Much more, being reconciled shall we be saved by his life. And not only so, but he also rejoiced in Yahweh to our sovereign Messiah.
Let me see if we got some other interesting. Let me try some more. Let me see if I can find something higher up in the band. It's about, let's see what time it is. It's about 10 after 12 p.m. here. So the daytime frequencies, I need to find something that's higher up. I'll do a scan here shortly. Here's something here. Again, you can hear the difference in the... This lanyard gets in the way. Let's see. That helps you pick it up somewhere slightly. It lowers the noise floor, it seems to me. And some stuff. And I'm going to do a quick ETN. Okay, and I'll let this go through its paces here. What I'll do is I'll scan it with the antenna, CB, the K30 antenna attached to it. And then we'll scan, and then we'll see what it picks up. And then we'll try it versus the whip, the stations, and show the difference in the signals. So just bear with me here. Bring this to a little closer. Maybe I'll let me cut the lights, maybe it'll be easier for the glare. So you can just see the radio, and we'll try that. Okay. So right now I'm doing that the scan. Let me see what it's saying. We got only one station, and again it's high noon here, just about 10 minutes or so after noon. So it's 1700 UTC. So probably not gonna get too many daytime stations on the lower. I usually notice in the daytime anything around 14, 13 megahertz is pretty dead, and then above that, then it's reverse when sunset. Once it gets dark, the stations below 13, 14 megahertz will come in really good and then propagate well because of the ionosphere. So, okay, let's scan this some more. And I only get 3 stations so far, which doesn't surprise me because, again, it's high noon. And it seems most international broadcasters and programs are aimed at our continent in this direction, and broadcast in English in the evening time, after everybody's off work and stuff. So usually after around 6 p.m. to about 10 o'clock p.m. or so. That's the majority I see of broadcast stations, putting stuff over this direction. So that's intentional, just because there's more of an audience and the propagation's better. And let's see what else we got. So we got 7 stations so far. Again, this is using a K30 CB radio antenna, magnetic mount, indoors. And it's only 2 foot off the ground here. So don't expect any miracles, but this is actually a lot of people, this is something that people might actually do, or something similar inside a house or something like that, just to protect this antenna. And actually it seems, it does help to seem to get rid of some of the noise also. But also remember to keep that antenna away from any power lines and sources of interference, other radios. Keep it away from computers, definitely monitors, anything that can generate RF noise. It will make it noisier on your receive end on this, so you kind of want to leave it away from any kind of electrical interference for your best results. So, but let me see here. We're almost done. This just does a quick scan up to 21.95, I believe it quits there. This is just an ETM. I like this function here, just a quick scan on some of the stations that you might get. But let me see what we got here. It's almost done. And then I can do a quick comparison of some of the stuff that we got here. I don't think the conditions are very good right now either. Okay, so I'm getting something on 17720. Let's see if we can see the signal strength. That's 40, about 30 to 40. See how that went up to about 40, 50. Definitely sounds a little better on the whip antenna, so the CB antenna is better there. So you can hear me. Another station, 15620. Getting 40, about 45 or so. Big difference in the signal. It jumped up there, as you can see. Went from 25 to 40, so that's a big difference. 15300. A little bit of a difference there. 47, 49, 25 signal noise. The signal strength is important, but the signal noise is just as important, if not more important. And here that's higher, more static. It's got more static to me. Less static on that. See, the ground helps on that as far as magnet part of it. There's some kind of packet digital mode there or whatever. That goes down with the magnet. Looks like Radio Mark T here. That actually went. Signal noise is about the same, but the signal went down. Again, this antenna is tuned for 27 megahertz, so it's a compromise. That's really distorted. That sounds like the Antigua station there in Anguilla, something, the Caribbean beacon. The signal noise kind of bounces around. CB antenna, stronger. 43-24. Signal noise ratio went down.
And the mysteries are going to keep going on, but the parallels are getting tighter.
A little bit more stable signal with the CB antenna on that one.
I previously read from the 8th chapter. When you turn to the first
Signal went up. It sounds hissier to me.
discover there that
The signal noise actually went down. I mean up on that one, sorry. But anyway, that's just a typical thing. You can go put that on your car, and a really good experiment would be to go near the ocean, and usually CB antennas are slightly directional. Even if you put them on your roof, they'll still have a slight direction where your engine is. They'll be so it's kind of like a beam slightly. I've over the years noticed that, and what you can do is basically try aiming it toward a direction, and it might just give you a little bit more signal strength. But definitely does help on certain things, and give one a try. Again, that's just a small little one. You can use a whip antenna. You can use a Wilson 1000 or something a little bit robust, a little more sensitive, a little more broadbanded that's just a little K30, but it does seem to help bring down the noise level, and the signals come in a little bit more stable and not as hissy. So give it a try. Give us a thumbs up. Peace. Thank you. 73.